Good evening once again, leaders. Good evening, warriors. Good evening, unstoppables. Good evening, champions. Welcome to the month of August, Team Sizzle. So we are just starting right now, officially, our Team Sizzle. So today is amazing. Make sure you reach the end of this meeting because today we're going to learn about some important basic skills that you need to have. Second, we are going to get some feedback from our amazing people who traveled to Dar es Salaam for success there. But also we're going to get some amazing recognitions. And also at the end of the meeting, we are going to have some incentives. We are going to announce some amazing incentives that you just have to hear about. So make sure you are in, make sure you're on, and your team members are in here, which is amazing. Make sure that is happening right now. All right? Right now. So thank you so much for everyone who is participating, who's able to put some fire in here, who's able to do anything possible to ensure that this meeting is happening. All right? So I'll take you through for this month. My name is Humphrey Msonda. I believe you know me that. I'm a recognized manager in the business. I've been a manager for more than 1 year now. And I'm in 75cc Club Achiever, which is amazing. And also I'm a third FPO when it comes to the O of Zambia. We are on third position. Then when it comes to the leadership, meaning leading people who are not managers to do massive CCs, we are on second position in Zambia. All right? But also I'm the founder of Team Warriors Global. So this Team Sizzle is of course for the team. It's mostly of the Team Warriors, but definitely we are under the umbrella of Team Unstoppable by my upline leader Zanika, who is in here, who's always ensuring that she's always there for us to ensure that we are pushing the business, we're able to tick our goals, and I appreciate her energy. She's always there to ensure that she's giving us that support that we deserve. All right, so this evening, I just want to teach everyone about the important basic thing that we need to know, which is about how to do volume map and how to plan activities. I know there are some leaders who just start the month and say, this month I'll do 4cc, this month I'll do 10cc. They don't even know how that 10cc can come. They don't even know how that 4cc can come. They don't even know how to plan the activities that is needed for them to smash that CCs that they want. All right. So today I thought to say, let me share this basic important skill, because if you have this skill, you are good to go. You are good to go. Can I see some fire in the meeting room here? If you're excited to know how you can plan for your CCs and put the activities in plan for you to achieve that CCs, can you put some fire in the meeting room? So that I see that I want your engagement in here, because this skill is a basic skill that you need, that everyone needs who just want to build the forever business success-free. All right. Thank you so much for those fires. Thank you so much. All right. This skill I was taught by my upline. I remember in my second month of being in the, not in my second month, I remember that was in my fourth month, because in my first month, second month, I finished my 4 assistant supervisor in my third month. In the fourth month, we started doing volume mapping, like serious volume mapping, knowing where are we going to get more CCs, what do we need to do, because when I started as a preferred customer, and when you start as a preferred customer, the only thing you have to do is to sell products so that you finish up your CCs. All right. So in the fourth month of being the business, my upline said, Humphrey, let's now plan. Where are we going to get the CCs for recruiting? Where are we going to get the CCs for retailing? And I've kept that. I can tell you vividly, I can tell that I've kept that skill up to now. And whatever I'm going to share with you here is something that is coming from our giant uplines who have been in the business for more than 10 years. All right. Which is amazing, which is a skill that all of us we need in here. All right. Yeah, so maybe for those people who want to understand what is volume mapping. So volume mapping, this is where you write the CCs that you want to achieve in that particular month. It can be that if you're alone, you can just map maybe the CCs you want to get from the retailing and also the CCs you want to get from recruiting. All right. But if you have got a team, you have to put your CCs, but also you put the CCs of the legs that you're having. I mean, the downloads that you're having, how many CCs can I get from this, depending on the potential of the person. And sometimes You not sometimes what we do, you have to do the brief of your volume mapping, then you start contacting your downline, asking them how many cc's are you planning to achieve. You may find that if you have seen there's a big, you have put a potential on that person, you find them the person has put less cc's. This is why now we're coming as a leader, we show them to say you have got a bigger potential for you to do so much cc's, and you can achieve them by doing so much. But also, if you see maybe you have done more than you have put in, it's okay. Don't discourage them. This is why now we just come in and maybe try to tell them the reality, to say, okay, what you are saying is very true, but what if we also ensure that if these things doesn't work, but also we ensure that we go for these CCs as non-negotiable. But when you like those CCs, doesn't just end there. We put also the activities that we're going to do in that particular month for you to ensure that you're able to achieve the CCs that you are having. All right, can I see you commenting 3 if you understand what volume mapping and planning activities is from just my explanation? If you have gotten any point, you can just comment 3 in the meeting room. I want this meeting to be so engaging because I've spent so much of my time today to ensure that I put these things in place so that everyone can benefit from it. Because I know if you know this, you are good to go. If you know this, you can also be able to share and teach the team that you are building. All right, thank you so much for every leader who is commenting in here, which means that you are able to get me. And I just want to ensure that I'm reconfirming if my network is stable, because really my network has been bad. All right, so this is an example of volume mapping. All right, this is an example of how to do volume mapping. All right, so volume mapping, like I from my explanation. So you are going to write 4 columns. I don't know if this is column or rows. I think these are columns. So your left side, you're going to put regs, and then you're going to put ICC. So when you say ICCs, we put the potential CCs that a person can bring. Then you also put lowest meaning the worst scenario. You have to get prepared for the worst scenario. Life happens. Guys, if you're not prepared for the worst scenario, you're going to have BP, which will give you depression and crazy things. A lot of health problems. You can be an FBO and have a lot of health problems because you are over expecting. So it's very important that you're also able to put the lowest in case things go sour. I can be able to have at least this disease, but also you can put the average, because in most cases, potential disease in most cases doesn't count, but also you can go above the lowest, meaning average should be like non-negotiable. Average is what we call non-negotiable because we're talking about average. These are the seasons we say these are non-negotiable. No matter what, you have to go for there. Unless things just go bad, maybe someone is sick, someone is what, that's when you can go for the lowest. You know, that's when you can go for the lowest. So let me give you an example. So this is how you put it. So you put also yourself, because you are a leg, you're contributing to the CCs that you are doing. You're a leg as well on yourself. Even when it comes to when we are lighting, maybe when you're planning to go to manager, you're planning to go to supervisor, when you're planning for any incentive, we always put ourselves there because we know I'm contributing to these CCs that I want. So let me say, I say this is me, or let me say you, put yourself as you. I've put me, read there, read as me, so that you feel it. Read me, so that is you, all right? You have put these are high CCs that you're going to do. You say, okay, I'm going to do 10 CC this month. So this is a mix of recruiting and of course maybe retailing. I've put, I'll do this month 10 CC. But also, most important thing I want you to remind you of is this. Don't just write the CCs for the sake of writing CCs, that I'm going to do 10 CC. It's very important for you to have the goals in place that you want to achieve. We have got quite a number of FBOs who just do business, pante, remember if I put it. Sorry, doesn't you can't get that, but I mean just doing things, like doing business anyhow. Yeah, so, those people just want to do business. They don't even have the goals in place. They don't even have put what they are working on in that month, maybe how much money they need to save that month. It's very bad, leaders. It's very bad. It's very bad. And trust me, in most cases, you'll be failing. You'll be failing to achieve any CCs or any goal if you're not able to put that thing first. So write the goals. Know how much you need for that goal. That's when you come up with the CCs that you need. All right. So let me say on the potential. So potential, this is whereby, for me, potential, this is what I put. Like last month, I know for me and for me right now, I'm not building the business alone. I'm building the business with my partner. So let me say, we say this month we're going to do 10cc. Why should I put maybe 10cc? Last month, me and my partner, we did 4cc, 4cc. We did about 8cc total ourselves, like 8cc personal. So this is to say, if we can do 8cc, why can't we go a step further? What if we do 10cc this month? So that's a potential cc. Then the lowest, those are the lowest scenario. We just have to do the 4cc no matter what. No matter what, it's a must. We just have to do 4cc. So that even you have to go to say 4cc should be the lowest. But let me say, let's say last month you did, let's say 1cc. On the ICC, I can advise maybe put force, not maybe put 4cc, because you just have to do that. If things go sour, at least do at least 2cc, because last month you did 1cc. Then on average, at least put maybe 3cc. But let me challenge you. At least on the highest, whether you did 0cc, put at least 5cc. Lowest, put 4cc. Even on the average, put 4cc, because you just have to do 4cc. Why should you fail 4cc? If you want to level up, if you want to get bonuses, why should you not put 4cc? Just put there. All right? Then let me say, these legs I've put here, these are direct downlines. These are not downlines from because maybe my downlines with these people. No. These are your direct downlines. So this is what we like. You like your direct. Let's say you have got Bernard. Let me say Bernard is just alone. It's not even having downlines. All right. So you like Bernard. Bernard last month did 4cc. Bernard, the chance of him doing 5cc is there. You write 5cc. But on the lowest, Bernard sometimes is prayerful. Bernard sometimes, whenever the customer says no to him, he always goes down. Bernard sometimes he go mute, even broke, he doesn't even reply my number. So maybe Bernard can just say a little bit and can do 2cc. That's the lowest scenario. But on average, Bernard, I know all the months, in most cases, all the months, it doesn't go below 3cc. So that's non-negotiable, because Bernard always ensure that at least there is 3cc in there. So this is, you are writing. Readers, I want you to be putting fires if you are getting me, so that I get to know that my network is okay, but also so that I know that you are earning from here. All right. So then maybe you have got Gertrude. Gertrude is your direct downline. Maybe Gertrude is not alone. Maybe Gertrude has got maybe 3, 4 downlines, whatever. But we're going to look at the team of Gertrude, how strong the team is. Maybe Gertrude at least has got 3 people who are able to do 4cc. So has got, maybe it's a team of 10, at least able to do simple CCs, 2cc, 1cc. Gertrude, at least last month they did 10 or they did 9. There's a potential that Gertrude, if we push hard, they can do 12cc. Last month maybe they closed with 5, 6, or 7, but I know Gertrude, I work with Gertrude very well. Gertrude can do 12cc with our team. Then if things go sour, at least Gertrude can do 6cc. These are the lowest possible thing. But also on non-negotiable, Gertrude, at least in most months, Gertrude do 9cc. You are putting non-negotiable, like those are non-negotiables. Gertrude, this is where to say if Gertrude go below 9cc, you even have to call Gertrude. What is really happening? Because that is the non-negotiable. What is really happening, Gertrude? You understand? Yeah, then maybe I've got Mel. Mel has got maybe a team of 15. Maybe I've got a team of 3, 4, 5 people. Maybe he's having maybe a vibrant team. Maybe they're even just 4, and they're all vibrant. They can do at least 5cc, 5cc. This is like 20cc. Gertrude, they can do 20cc this month. If things go sour, maybe Gertrude can do 4cc and the team can do 6cc. Maybe it can even be 10cc. You understand? This is like your rates. In most cases, there are some readers who like maybe they have got just 1 leg or 2 legs. Then they like this volume mapping, like they even put the downlines of their downlines just from this leg. Hence, it doesn't even bother them to recruit anymore, because they feel all their downlines. You understand? All their people are there, they are downlines. They don't even want to recruit so that they give an excited team, So make sure when you're doing the volume mapping, you're putting the rates here so that it's paining you. If you're expecting that I only have 1 leg, I only have 0 legs, I only have, It's very, very cardinal, very, very important. All right. So male can do 20cc, on lowest can do 10. On average, these are non-negotiables. Male can do 15cc. If male goes 15cc, it's a waste male. Maybe bad things is happening. That's when male can have 10cc with a team. Let's say I've got Okra. Okra is just alone, but Okra maybe is a new person in the business, and every time the new person starts, there's no way you can put the lowest lower than 4cc. Every person, if you work with them, they're able to do 4cc. Then you just tell them, Okra will be able to do 4cc. They just have to do 4cc. If I work with them, potential is if you work with them, that's a potential. These are the high CC. If you work with them very well, they are going to do low CCs. But on the lowest, because life happens, they can maybe this Okra maybe can do 2cc, but non-negotiable no Okra can do at least 3cc. What if Okra recruits another new person? Because Okra is still excited. She can recruit one person, then she can also maybe do 1cc. At least Okra can do 3cc. Then I've got Joseph, a less guy. Maybe there's Joseph. By the way, these names were just coming in my head. If you find your name is here, don't take it personal. I was just getting from my head. That's why you can hear Okra. There's no Okra now. Team, get to that one. I was just trying to see, just getting names from my head. All right. Yeah. So maybe there's Joseph here. Joseph is a less guy. He's just always there to say, "I'll do it, leader. I'll do it, leader." But Joseph is not doing it. It's just there vibing, but also he's been doing little activities. So there's a chance that if you put a motivation there, if you put a hand there, Joseph can do at least 1cc. If things goes bad, at least Joseph maybe will do 1 order. Even 1 order of sin and with death, maybe a tooth chill, meaning Joseph will be able to do 0.5. And on average, Joseph will be able to do at least 0.7cc. So this is how we put volume mapping. In nutshell, we do volume mapping based on the potential of the person. Don't just write things because you're able to see this. That person that they can make crazy is not put based on the potentials of the people. Maybe if the person is doing the business, put 4cc. Don't put less than 4cc. But if the person has been in the business for more than 3 months, more than 2 months, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, you can tell how they are responding to, if they're replying to your messages, if they are just ignoring your message. You can tell that this person is serious. I can work with them, and you can even put the potentials there. Are we learning leaders? Can I see someone writing the word learning in here? I don't want fires. I just want someone learning here, so that I get to know that if you're getting me, just like the word learning, if you're getting me here. All right? Great. Amazing. Great. So this is how we do volume mapping, and volume mapping has to be done on the first day of the month. Like right now, I've not yet done my volume mapping, but I'll be able to do my volume mapping. And every time you do volume mapping, share with your upline. So every time, whenever maybe I get ready, my upline tells me, Alfred, do your volume mapping and share with me as quickly as you can. I do, and I share to her. She knows these are the CCs we are working on. Do that. Maybe if you've been doing and you've stopped, maybe I can say that's why you're not having good results. Because we can't see what you're working on. Maybe that's why you're doing less CCs. Your upline are not able to see what you're working on. Else they're just giving you motivation. You can do it. Reader, what? But if I've got something that I've showed them, reader, this is what I want to work on. It's very easy to remind you to say, why are you sleeping right now? Don't you want to buy that fridge? Don't you want to buy that TV? Don't you want to travel to Burundi in January? Why are you sleeping? Because you have shared with them. You have shared with them. I remember when I was planning to buy my product, I told my upline, if you go on Instagram right now, you saw a comment. She commented to say, the long wait goes has been ticked. Because why? I told her that I want to buy a run. In fact, that run I wanted to buy last year. Just that the things didn't go well, but it happens this year. That's why if you go there, she commented to say, long go, like the goals we've been waiting for has been achieved. So it's very important sometimes even to share the goals with your upline, because you stand as accountable to you, so that they're able even to know, okay, this person is just doing the business anyhow. He's working on to ensure that he's able to provide for the family. Maybe he's working, maybe the salary is having, maybe the loans, want to pay off the loans. Maybe this person wants to whatever. I know sometimes maybe you are being recruited by someone you've never met them, being recognized for 4CC and whatever. It's okay. You can share to them, but also you can share with their uplines. It also works. You know, you can share to their upline, you can share to your upline, you also share to their upline. Because I know sometimes maybe you can share to your upline is not that much active. They won't even share your plan to their uplines. So you can even share to 2 of your uplines or 3 of your uplines. It's okay, it's not that much, but you can share, let's say you are my 3rd generation or 4th generation. You can share to, maybe I'm my 3rd generation, you can share to my 2nd, 3rd, my 2nd. You can share to your upline, you share to me, you share to my upline as well. This is why you find there are some leaders in our team. Leaders, Anita is able to talk to them. Is able to say, but this guy said wants to achieve this. But this guy said, my upline even know if this person is writing exam, if we have students, because she's able to work with them. So I'm trying to tell you that it's very, very important that when you do this volume map, you're able to share. We have quite a number of leaders who doesn't share their plans, and we just look at them and say, my friend, we have to do that. Because, you know, let me tell you the reality here. Your upline might be someone who has never been to school. Maybe that person has never been even to grade 1, maybe even to grade 7, maybe even to grade 9, or maybe to grade 12, maybe has never been to university. Maybe you have got everything. Maybe I've got even a diploma. Maybe I've got a degree, maybe a master's. But I can tell you, as long as it's that person who brought you in the business, there's no more than you know. Even if they started 1 week earlier than you, they know more than you know. So it's very important to be able to talk, to respect them and share your plan to them, because the only person who is really wants to ensure that you're achieving everything you want is your upline. They really want to achieve, because they know that your growth is their growth. Guys, I'm speaking with, I don't know if you can feel me, but I'm telling you, I'm speaking this. Sorry if maybe I'm sounding personal, but I'm trying to tell you that this is the only way. If you want your business to change, you have to know how to do this. So now, when you do your volume mapping, you come back to your CCs. Take now your CCs. Write your CCs there. When you said you're going to do 10 CC, great. Then put how many CCs are going to come from sales. Let me say 4 CC. Then let me say 6 CC is going to come from recruiting. And you say, maybe if I recruit 3 full members, I'm going to do 6 CC. Then it's a must. It's a must have to sell 4 CC. Leaders, don't leave 4 CC on someone's hands. Let me tell you this. I've been learning this, and I had this today in the 5 a.m. session. If you don't join 5 a.m. session, let me tell you that you are too lazy. We have got 5 a.m. session every Monday to Friday. I've got a meeting that starts at 05 hours up to 05, just 30 minutes to awaken you, to train you, like just 30 minutes every day. If you don't know where to get that link, ask your upline, where can I get a 5 a.m. link? We're going to even there's a certain group, like it's globally. There's people from UK, like globally. So if you are someone who wants to build this business very well, you definitely just have to be waking up early. Why should you be waking up late? Yeah, wake up early, be active, join that session, learn, get motivation, start a day. So if you don't join that, make sure you're joining that. I trust me, you're going to be learn quite a number of things there, because the leaders we exchange there, this one trains today, this one trains tomorrow, this one, some skills that we give you here, we learn them from a 5 a.m. session. So even today, the leader for today, either from Zimbabwe, she was saying, don't leave forces in hands of another person. We have got quite a number of leaders in Forever who just when they are, maybe they have done 2 CC, then they're saying, if that leader starts the business, I'm going to finish 4 CC. If that leader starts the business, I'm going to finish 4 CC. Wow. And what happens to them? 90% of their times, they fail their 4 CC because they rely on another person. What if that person has got a funeral? They have used the money for other things. We're going to say, this person has disappointed me. No, they've got a funeral. Or maybe there's something urgent has come up. They've not started the business. So if you want to enjoy this business, have a plan to show that at least 4 CC is coming from you selling the product, so that you're even able to make good money from there, just from selling. If the person starts the business, it's a plus. Leaders, are we learning in here? Please put some fire in here. I want to feel your energy as well because I'm giving you my energy. And I know what I'm talking about is if you apply it is something that really is going to change your business. All right? Let me say this. If you're going to hear this meeting as a recorded one on YouTube, if you are able to use this thing, these skills, trust me, these are the best things that are going to help you build the business. If you just want to build the forever successful, you just have to learn how to do 4CC by sales, not expect someone start the business. Well and good, if you're like someone starts area with 2CC and you do 2CC, 4CC active, congratulations. But don't put in mind to say, I'll do 4CC by me waiting for that person to start the business. You know, you call someone and that person is saying, leader, if that person, I'm having these two people are starting the business, at least if that person start the business, I'll do 4CC. Wow. You know, okay, for me, I won't tell you bad things, or I'll just say, okay, yeah, I understand. I understand that person can start. But, and in most cases, for those people I talk to closely, and I know I talk to everyone, but I know in most people, I use this word. I tell them to say, I understand, leader, but let's push more. You know why I use that word, let's push more? I try to tell you that don't rely on those people. Don't rely on those people, promise, because if you rely on those people, you'll be disappointed, my friend. My dear, you'll be disappointed. So never put 4CC in hands of someone like this man that what about maybe 6 people were supposed to start a business, but I had to push my own 4CC. Me, I did personally 4CC. My partner did 2CC on sales, and she did 2CC by recruiting, which gave us 80CC. But I'm telling you that put in mind that 4CC has to be done by sales. It's non-negotiable. All right. Then when you do your volume mapping, then this is your activity selling plan. How am I going to sell that 4CC? This is not recruiting. This is now personal. You have put volume mapping for yourself. Remember, first you do the volume mapping for the other people. Then you maybe even call them, how many CC are you planning to do? Why do you want to do this plan? What do you want to achieve? You like maybe if there's somewhere you need to change, depends on the feedback you get from them, you do. Then you go on yourself, I want to do this from selling, this from recruiting. Then you go now to plan now. Personal plans, because can't plan. You can plan for another person, you can do this activity, but what if they don't do them? At least for yourself, do them. Me, I tell you leaders, I tell every person closer to me that me, even if you don't do any CCs, I can't suffer, because other people might think maybe they are doing their CCs because Leader Humphrey is getting a bonus from forever. Me, when I sell 4CC, I make over 13,000. I can pay rentals, I can eat, I can move, any movement I can make from that. You understand? So this is to say, I have to ensure that I'm having a plan in place. So this is a selling plan. So selling plan, you say selling plan can put average, just put maybe ICC and the lowest CCs. Then you say, activity number 1, I'm going to run ads. For those people who are new, ads mean boosting on social media. If you don't understand that, please go to your upline at least, because I don't know how best I can spread on that one. This is like running a promotion on social media. You don't, not posting, like posting why you post on status. No, there's what you call running ads. You pay a certain little amount of money to Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, then they advertise to the people who are there. If you don't know how to do that and you want to learn how to do that, ask your upline. If your upline doesn't know, then go to their uplines until all of you have the solution. All right? So you say, I'll be learning ads, one ad every week, at least one ad. And I can tell if you are learning an ad, at least learning an ad, the lowest budget should be 10CC. The lowest ad should be 10CC. And this time 10CC, if you're in Zambia, it's about not more than 300 kwacha. Meaning if you're in Namibia, it's less than 250 rands, less than 250 Namibian dollars. Right? Yeah, it's less than that, $10. And you can receive not less than 30 numbers from $10. And if you call those people, you talk to them, definitely you can make any sale, maybe today or maybe tomorrow. If not today, maybe tomorrow. Okay? If not today, maybe tomorrow. All right. So you say, I'm going to run an ad. If you can be able to run at least ad every single month, me, I know if you're talking to them very well. I can tell you, let me say I'm an expert with ads, because that's where I get crazy sales. That's where I've been making sales from. If you're able to do at least one ad every week, you can do 4CC from there. If things go sour, maybe for someone you are just starting, if you at least you can end up having 2cc from there. I know if you're able to talk to them very well and following up on them, I know this happens. This can happen if you're just able to talk to them very well. If you're able to learn and hard one every week, at least minimum $10, at least $15, $20 every week one. Then in a month you can do 4cc. If things go sour, you can do 2cc. Then you say, activity number 2 I'm going to do in this month, I'm going to do tabletops. Maybe I'm going to do just 2 tabletops. And one person told me, I don't know if the person who is the training ahead from or the training ahead from YouTube says, whenever you're putting an activity, put in mind that at least whenever I'm doing an activity, I'll get 1cc from that activity. If you do that, if you attach cc's from there, you do it with passion, you do it very well. And let me say, so we are going to do 2 tabletop, meaning you can have at least 2cc. If things doesn't go well, maybe you can, at least from those 2 tabletops in a month, you can have at least 1cc. Those are the activities that are bringing, not whereby you're just sleeping, waking up, scrolling on the phone and saying, cc's will come, money will come. It doesn't work like that. This is forever. Work hard. Every person you see get recognition. Every person you see on 4cc active. Every person you see make orders. Every person you see on global area. Every person you see on stage. It doesn't come just by on your bed sleeping. It's by you doing the necessary work that is needed. So, tabletop, you say, maybe I will have 2cc. On the lowest, maybe I will have 1cc. Then you say, have repeat customers. If you're not new in the business, maybe you've been having customers who have been buying from you. Like for me personally, every single month, I'm able to do at least a minimum of 1cc from my repeat customers. This is the worst case scenario. And sometimes I do even 2cc from my repeat customers. All right, meaning people have been using our products. Who have you've been selling to, and for you to be having always repeat customers to ensure that whenever you sell, you are checking up on them, ensuring that they're using the product, they're giving the feedback how they are feeling. Then they can jump feeling better today. Then recommend another product because you need sales, you need money, and our products are consumable and they're enjoying it. They're getting the benefit. Recommend. Maybe they say, you know what they recommend. So from repeat customers, maybe you say, I'm going to have 1cc. If things goes worse, maybe I'm going to get maybe my minimum orders, maybe to start I can have 0.5, or maybe one order I can have at least 0.5 cc's. Then you say, from the follow-ups, because I've been building the boosting previously and I've been doing activities, I'll be able to follow up as well. We don't stop following up on the people who've been talking. We never. I can tell you for the last 5 days, for the last 4 days of the month, I followed up for the people I talked to in January, February, March, April, and in June and July. All of them in total, I can say they are over maybe close to 3,000. I was sending messages to them, those messages to educate them about the product I shared to them, and I collected orders from there. You understand? So we never stop following up on the people we shared the products to. For me, what I do, I follow up on them at least once or twice in a month. Not every day you're sending messages in their inboxes. Maybe you just have 50 people who've been sending messages to them. They'll block you, definitely. Let me tell you the fact, they'll block you. All right? They'll block you. So me, what I do, I follow up at least twice, meaning if I follow up in the beginning, I have to follow up in the end of the month. That's so. So that I don't put it in mind that those are the only people who are going to buy. So that I know that I have to do new activities for me to generate these CCs. If you put in mind that you just be following up on those people, my dear, let me be honest with you. You've been forever for more than 6 months and you won't be making money. Maybe you will just be making 500, maybe 1,000, maybe 2,000. I have that mindset to say every single month, I just have to do activities. I was with Said from Tanzania last month. We were talking, I think we were with Said, Zanika, and me. And Said, we were talking to say he was sharing how he's making sales and whatnot. And I was also telling him to say, I've also been making sales without boosting. You know what he said? He said, my brother, well, I'm good. We are doing sales. Every time I'm doing that. But what we are doing is wrong. He told me frankly like that. He was doing the same last month, and I was doing the same. Like we are just following up mostly on the people that we talked to and those people that we are buying. We're not doing much of the activities. But he told me frankly, you know what, Humphrey? We're not good, we are selling, but we're not doing right. We just have to be having at least even ads running every single day. You have to be talking to new people every single day. I'm free. You understand? So you just have to put in mind that every single day you have to talk to a new person about the product. All right. So if you talk about the total, if this is a plan, you say from the highest, remember yourself from yourself you says I'll do 4cc. But if you do well most of the activities, there's a chance that it can double. Then you say maybe total I can have 10cc. On the lowest, yeah, I'll do 4cc. Lowest on this plan, it just have to bring the cc's you need from sales. You understand? You just have to bring, because there's no way you just have to do 4cc by sales. So at least you make 4cc from sales. I believe with the NX that I'm using, that you are getting something from what I'm saying and everything that I'm sharing with you. And I believe you are writing at least maybe somewhere, or you are recording, or you are at least you are taking screenshots and you do something out of this knowledge that I'm sharing with you, because that's what you need. Nothing more than you just have to do this. All right? Let me repeat, you need activity plan. Let's say this is a selling activity plan. So now when you do this, I remember last meeting, I talked about 7-day plan. So have you seen, you have these activities. Now this week has started. Okay, this week has not started, starting on Sunday, let's say. Then on Sunday, you're going to say, okay, this month I've put that I'll do this activity. So which activity am I going to do this month, this week? You put this activity about I'll do this week 1. Then I'll write down hard this week, repeat customers, I'll follow up on this, on follow up, I'll do this. You understand? Because of activities in place, and you will not wake up and feeling like nothing is happening because of activities going on. You know, if you have activities going on, you never complain to say leader, oh leader, no, because you have activities which are going on. Thank you so much, leaders, for everyone who is giving me feedback. It's giving me on energy, and of course, it's money me that my network is stable. All right. So take note from selling. Take note. Never leave 4cc in the hands of another person by thinking when prospect join, I will do 4cc. I repeat, take note on this. Never leave 4cc in the hands of another person thinking when that prospect join, I will do 4cc. Let me tell you the secret of how I do the 4cc fast. In the early beginning of the month, when I sell, I don't chew the money. I don't chew my profit. Maybe I order other products that I need to replace. Until I'm done with 4cc, then whenever I'm doing orders, maybe when I sell other products, I can use the money because my 4cc is now in place, because 4cc is the basic requirements in our business. If you want to get bonus, if you want to get leadership, maybe for an assistant supervisor to get your bonus 5%. For if you're a supervisor to get, let me say, if you're a leader to get any bonus, you just have to do 4cc. So it's a must, you just have to do that. And I believe in this month of August, everyone here, we are 18 to 19. Some people are coming and going out, but I know we are reaching somewhere 18, 19, 17. I believe all of us here are going to do 4cc. Can you comment 4cc? If you commit to say, I'll do 4cc this month, no matter what, by selling products. I know maybe I discussed that now because of what happened last month, but that doesn't matter. That month has gone. If you continue mourning, my friend, 2025 will be done. Let me know today, I'm not here to motivate you. I'm here to tell you the facts. I know last month was bad, maybe to you, but if you continue crying, last month was bad. August will be the same. September, October, November, December. Next year, you're going to close without achieving anything. All right? Without achieving anything. So can I see comments in here? Can I see at least even maybe more than 10 comments in here to say, just like 4cc, just write 4cc if you're committing to do that 4cc no matter what. All right? Great. I can see 4cc, 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 4cc. Great. Let's go for that. You can. Leaders, you can. Trust me, you can. And trust, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying this. It's I'm in a certain frequency. As I'm telling you to you to say you can do first, I'm in a certain frequency. And I believe you can catch me in this frequency. And the time you're going to catch the frequency of doing 4cc, you will never fail 4cc. When you fail, you feel bad. You feel like crying. Trust me. When I did 4cc, the following, in fact, the first time I did not do 4cc, I did 5cc. The following month, I failed. I did 2 I felt bad. I cried. I cried. And most of the leaders that I know, when they fail 4cc, they cry. Sometimes even if they don't cry, but I can see on their faces that they are feeling bad. You understand? So if you can cut that frequency every month, you'll be able to, like, it will be easier if you are able to tell your mind to say, I'll do 4cc, it will really, really, really happen. It will really happen. Let me tell you this. Like I mentioned here, I'm doing the business with my partner. And let me say, maybe this month our business was not that much good. But she said, I'm going to do 4cc this month. And she said that I'm going to do 4cc. On the last of the month, last month, she did the last order. You know, it came, the last order just came in and she did, because the mind, she trapped in that frequency that I want to do this and I will do this. You know, when you're in the start frequency, you know what happens? When you are crying, you are doing activities. When you are crying, you're doing the follow-up. When you are crying, you're doing activities. That's a frequency, because what happens, no matter what it takes. All right? No matter what it takes. So let's now go to recruiting. Remember, your goal is maybe, I'm talking about the CC. I said you're going to do 10cc. You said maybe we're going to do 10cc, right? Then you said 4cc from retailing, then 6cc from recruiting. Recruiting doesn't just happen. I know quite a number of leaders who just say, last month I talked to quite a number of people and I've got about maybe 4 people want to start this month. They said they're going to start this month. If they do, I'm going to do 8cc. I understand. I understand you. Maybe you are new in the business, or maybe I've never been disappointed so many times. But if I can be honest with you, because today I've been honest with everyone in here, it's not that every person who promised to start the following month, they start. If you're like one who start or two. And for me, in most cases, I don't even trust people who promise me. Even including my customers. If my customers say I'll buy tomorrow or buy on month end, I don't trust them. But I said, okay, I understand. Okay, it's okay, no problem. When they come, well and good. My mind is to keep on going. So let me tell you, my fellow FBOs, I'm just an FBO like you. I know I'm a manager, but I'm an FBO like you, because whatever you do is what I do. Whatever you do, that's what I do. I do 4cc as well. I did my 4cc as well. I've been doing if I was not doing 4cc, I can't be a manager. I can't. That's what the marketing plan says. I can't. So can I be honest with you? I know maybe you have come in this month with maybe 20 people promise you to start this month. Yeah, well and good, congratulations, because you did massive last month. And it can happen that you can recruit. But this month as we start, don't relax to say that we have people who promise you to start. Maybe all of them, they can disappoint you. There are some people can tell they start because they don't just want to sound like they don't have money. And I've experienced quite a number of those people in my life. In my 3 years, not in my life, in my 3 years plus of being in the business. Some from my personal experience, some from seeing my downlines being promised, and it happens like that. So recruiting plan has to be in place. Let's say so this is the plan. You say, okay, activities, I'm going to be doing Zoom presentation, 2 Zoom presentation every week. So it can happen like this. Maybe you can be able to do your own Zoom presentation. If you're not able to do that, we always have Zoom presentation on Tuesday and on Thursdays. On Tuesday and on Thursdays. If we don't have that, we have recorded Zoom presentation. The goal is what? To do that at least twice every week. Meaning, in a month, you are able to you are able to do about 8 of those. God willing, if you're able to put at least 5 people in that presentation, every time you have that presentation, or every time we have presentation, there's a chance we can recruit 1 giant, which is a 2cc. If that thing doesn't go well, you can at least even maybe recruit 2 half members or 1 half member, which is 1cc. Let's say I will put another activity. I'll be doing WhatsApp presentation at least 3 times every. So WhatsApp presentation, this is the thing. That's why I've got a group of people who want to learn more about the business. You can create a certain group where you add those people. Then you record the presentation. You can get some screenshot, or you can get some pictures of the presentation. You are sending some voice notes in that group. Send. Then now, after some time, Then you follow up on them. Did you listen to the presentation, the WhatsApp presentation? The fortune is in two follow-up. I saw a leader the year commented fortunes in two follow-up. You follow up on them. They'll tell you, no, I did not listen. Send them back, listen to them. After they listen to them, they have understood. If you want, you can remove them so that you add other people for another next time. Or if you don't want, leave them there, you can add other people. Those want to leave that group, they will leave. You don't have the power over that. Those want to leave, they will leave. Then you add those people. At least you have 3 days when you are doing at least those WhatsApp. You can have a certain group where you can do the presentation in advance. So whenever you have people who want to listen to the presentation, you just forward again, forward, meaning the same presentation, you've done it already. Use the tools, never become a tool. So by doing that, God willing, I believe, God willing, I know if I'm able to do it with your ads, knowing that I'm educating people, not that I want you to do CCs. If you are doing it for the fact that you are doing it for you to ensure that someone starts the business or understands it, you can recruit one giant to CC. If things goes bad, at least you can get one CC from that. Then I'm going to do one-on-one. One-on-one, because WhatsApp presentation is something that you can just be forwarding, but also one-on-ones where you meet maybe one person. You remember, I think if it was not here, it should be yesterday, Pastor Ronald posted in the group, he was with a prospect, he was doing one-on-one. That's what we call one-on-one. Meeting one person or two people, meeting them physically, or maybe even let me say physically, and you share the opportunity to them. We have one-on-one presenter. It's just 114 words from the product center. That book, a short book, within 30 minutes, we can be done presenting an opportunity to someone. If you don't know, you can tell your upline, teach me how to use this book. It's just 30 minutes, we can be done presenting to a new person. They shall do. If you're able to do three times in a week, at least you can get 2 CC. In them, at least lowest, you can get 1 CC. Then you say, I'm going to be having physical presentation. Let's not be having, like right now, we have resumed, we have got now our financial department, Dr. Princeton and leader, Pastor Ronald will be able to collect money from our team so that we can be having presentation once on weekend and once during the week. We'll be having 2. But here I had to put, maybe you're going to be, maybe just have minimum one presentation a week, meaning 4 presentation, these are physical presentations I'm talking about. Then you say physical presentations are very powerful. Trust me, they're very powerful. They are very powerful. Then there maybe you can recruit one. I'm using maybe because you don't have to rely on recruiting. You have 1, 2 CC. If things goes bad, you have those 1 CC. Those want to start 1 CC, recruit them. And if I can tell you the truth, most people start as a preferred customer. When they finish up, they really push the business. I know most of them, including myself. I started as a preferred customer with 0.56, I think. Yeah, by then I started with a 2,600 and 57 kwacha, because I remember I sent 2,650, then there was a deficit of 7 kwacha. Then my upline told me that the office, they're saying that there's a deficit of 7 kwacha. I said, I can remember 3 years ago what happened on that day and where I was, I can remember vividly. So those people who are saying, I want to start with, I only have 5,000, register them, let them start, just give them the support, they can finish up. That's why there's that option for them to start as a 13,000. It was not that there for just for the deco. Someone can start with that. Understand? Yes. Then let's say on the pipeline. So pipeline, these are the people now who promised you last month that they want to start this month. All right? Those who promised you last month that I want to start this month, these are the pipeline now. So pipeline follow-up, if you keep on following up on them, if you're a lot on your pipeline list, there's a chance you can recruit maybe 2 full members, maybe 4 half members, or 4 CC. If things goes bad, at least you can recruit 1 person from that list and you can have 2 CC. So if we talk about the total, from the highest, maybe you can have 12 CC. Things go like well. If things doesn't go well, maybe lowest, you can have at least 6 CCs, because that's your goal. Either when you put your goal, put it as non-negotiable. When you're writing the goal, I want to do this month, when you write the goal, write somewhere that non-negotiable. I heard this word from Leader Veronica, and whenever she speaks to me, I can feel it from my heart. When she says, Humphrey, this should be non-negotiable, I can feel it from my heart that she's saying that you are capable of doing this. That's the meaning of non-negotiable. Like you are capable of doing this. You understand? So this is how we plan for the CCs. This is how I've talked about volume mapping as in general. Then you do the where there's also your CCs. Then you come to your CCs. You put them. These who come from recruiting. These who come from retailing. Then you also put from retailing. I'll do these activities. We don't just say I'll do 4CC minus you doing activities. I saw a lot of leaders who just post on status and they keep complaining. Today I'm telling you facts. Let me tell you this. I will encourage you that tomorrow will be better. Especially, let me tell you this. I will encourage that tomorrow will be better. But tomorrow might not be better. But I know when I say tomorrow will be better, maybe tomorrow might change yourself. That's what I mean. Not necessarily that maybe tomorrow customers will buy. No, maybe tomorrow you change yourself and you do the normal things that you need to do. That's what I mean. When I tell you that things will be better, I mean tomorrow you might do the right thing and you're going to have results. Or maybe it can be that you have done activities there, of course, the results are not just appearing. When I say things will be better tomorrow, I mean tomorrow it will compound because there's some activities to do tomorrow, today, and tomorrow results will come. You understand? Yes, that's what I mean. So if you're doing activities, when I tell you tomorrow will be better, I mean there are some activities you might do today and tomorrow it will be better. Then if you're not doing the right thing, just hear this when I tell you that tomorrow will be better. I'm telling you that tomorrow you do the right thing and that's when you're going to have the right results. All right? Yeah, so this is what we need to do, readers. Because before I proceed from here, because I'm done almost with my training that I prepared, but before I ask you anything, I want to give another important tip, another important point here. Marry the process and divorce the results. Marry the process and divorce the results. I know maybe last month you did massively. I know I'm telling you that I've said whatever you're feeling like maybe Ridamfrey doesn't understand me. Ridamfrey thinking that I was not doing much of activities. No, I boosted 4 times. I went for flyers, but I'm not having the results. I understand. I'm not saying you're not doing anything. No. Let me tell you this. I understand and I respect you for what you did last month. And congratulations for doing that. But can I tell you what is important here? Marry the process and divorce the results. I was a supervisor after being in the business for 1 year, 9 months. And after becoming a supervisor, again, there was another 1 year, 7 months, I believe. No, I think I became a supervisor after 9 months being in the business. And again, after 1 year, 7 months, that's when I became a manager. But there are some people who come in the business within 3 months or 4 months, they are managers. Our journeys are different. Please marry the process and divorce the results. When I say this, I mean do the activities no matter how you fail. Because forever is the journey to success. And the journey to success is not easy. But when you do what is needed, especially for the next 3 months, the results comes in. Trust me, I know that fact. 3 months consecutive of working hard, the results, they come in. Before I proceed from here, because I'm done with my training, before I go to our next agenda, because we're almost finishing the meeting, can I see you commenting in this meeting? No, just comment anything you feel like commenting. If you comment, I'm learning, comment. If you put some fire, put. If you put whatever emojis you want to put, put. If it's just laughing emoji, put. But I just want you to put you something that will symbolize that you have learned something here. All right? Yeah. Thank you so much for that feedback. Yes, August should be amazing. August would be amazing, leaders. It would be amazing if we decide that this has to happen. This has to happen. Leaders, it's so painful. Let me tell you this. I've been in the business for quite some time. I can tell you this. It's so painful that if your upline is really putting in the effort to ensure that they see your growth and you are praying around. That's why, let me tell you the truth. If I see you're not doing anything, I can't even come to your inbox and tell you that you're not doing anything. I replace you. Yes, I replace you, and I can't tell you how I replace you, but I replace you. And I want to mention that, but I replace those people I see that are not doing what's needed. Because let me tell you this, when in this Zoom meeting, we don't just come in Zoom meeting, we pay for the Zoom meeting. I pay for this Zoom meeting. That's number one. You understand? I buy bundles. I've tried to ensure that I pay my Wi-Fi so that my team is able to run what they need to run. You understand? I sacrifice my time that when you call me for a 3 week, I'm available. I sacrifice to do whatever. I'm not just talking about as praising myself. I'm saying our uplines, your uplines, they do so much, and the only thing you pay them is you sleeping, and in the evening you say, leader, I'm doing a lot of activities and nothing is happening. You've been at your home all the day, you haven't learned any heart, you haven't even followed up for more than 10 people, you haven't doing, like you have just posted on your status and you only talked to one client who said, I'm not having the money, and the only thing you say, I'm doing the activities and nothing is happening. No, shame on you, leaders. You can do better. We are warriors. You know, I came up with that word not just for the sake of that word. That name warrior, those warriors, they go for it. And also we are not only that we are warriors, we are unstoppables. We are having our giants up here, up here. We have reader Zanika here, we have reader Marton, our papa here, we have got leader Porin here, we have got leader Vero, we have got leader Eno Salema here. If you don't know where we are coming from, that's where we are coming from. They are doing anything possible to give us the knowledge. There's some knowledge they can give maybe to me, I share to you. There's some knowledge I'm getting from this plan, I'm sharing to you. Maybe they're just coming to your inbox, and the only thing you're paying us is you complaining. Let me tell you, let me pour this heart to you. My heart is to see that everyone comes in the business they're winning, because I know no one can use their money just to come and waste their money. Everyone that comes in the business, they come to show that they make money. But at least when you start a business, don't be too casual. This is not work. This is business. Entrepreneurs, it's crazy. An entrepreneur tomorrow can have a 1,000. Tomorrow they have maybe 10,000. Another day they have 0 kwacha. Another day. So have that heart of working hard. I always remember the word that one of the South Africans said, that Zambians, you are too angry for poverty. You're not angry for success. You know what that means? When you're angry for poverty, when things are hard, you go down, you feel down, you cry, you do what. But when you're hungry for success, when someone says no, you say next person, go to another person. When someone says sell me at a cheaper price, you say go and buy to another person. You're angry for success. You're angry for success. Understand? Let's go for it, leaders, because we can. There's no way you can be in the business maybe for more than 2 months, 3 months, and you have not even met the total. If I count all your sales, you have not even made the 5,000 in your hands. It depends. It's not that we just watch and say, no, it depends. Especially if you're not doing what's needed to be done. Like, look at you and say, why? But why? But why? Maybe you are working, even working, and your salary where you're working is less. They're giving you 10% of your effort, but you have the opportunity where you can qualify quite a number of things and you want to use it. It depends a lot. Trust me. Let me tell you this. Maybe I've never heard about this. When I finished my college, I made a decision to go full time in this business, not because the money was flowing. I've been saying that, maybe my upper living can testify to this. It's not that Humphrey money was flowing. But because there was a point I made 5cc, there was a point I made 4cc, and I saw the money I made. And I said, if I made that money by doing part-time, I can do more. That's the decision that I made. It's not that every month it was sunrise, no, but because I saw the potential forever. And I believe everyone in here is going to have seen that potential and is going to see that potential. You might not see it now, but I pray that God can give you that spiritual eyes to see what forever offers. Forever, I remember what Eno Salema, our country source manager, says, that forever is a buffet. You only get, depends on the effort you're putting in. Like, if you know that if I recruit 8 people, if an assistant supervisor, if you recruit 5 people, you're able to make 8,000. If you recruit 10, you're able to make 16,000, or more, in fact, about 17,000 to recruit 10 for an assistant supervisor. So, should someone tell you that recruit 10? No, it's a buffet. You're going to get what you put in. You understand? If you recruit one, that's the money you're going to get. There's no way around. So leaders, we can do better. We are warriors and we are unstoppables. We are unstoppables. So as I conclude, let me leave a chance for questions and answers before I go to another important agenda because I'm almost done. Questions and answers, you can unmute yourself and ask a question, or you can just comment in the chat room. Any question? Any question? Any question, you can comment in here, or you can unmute yourself and ask any question. Even if you say, Linda, what if I do this, but it's not happening? Just ask. If you feel like asking, those who ask are the people who even learn more. Don't think that your question is not important. Even if your customer said whatever, just ask that question. It's very important. Don't think this question is not making sense. If I've got a question, you can ask a question. I'm giving you 1 minute, then I'm proceeding. All right, so this training, I'm going to put it on YouTube. So if you are going to watch this training on YouTube and you have a question to ask, comment in the comment section and I'll be able to answer your questions. Thank you so much, because this training, leaders also ensure that the people will be able to bring in the business, they're able to get from this training. I believe they'll get a value from this. All right, we reached to now an amazing time. The time for recognitions. Can I see some fire in here? Because in the next 5 minutes, we are done with this meeting. Can I see some fire in here for the recognitions? Some fire in here for recognitions. Yo, this time I feel excited. It's time for recognition because I know it's a time we appreciate hard workers. It's a time we say, you did it. Man, you did it. My lady, you did it. My sister, you did it. My brother, it's a time. You know, so it's just amazing. So before I proceed, maybe I want to mention your name. If perhaps maybe you did something and I've forgotten to put you on the slide, please forgive me. Come in my inbox and mention that. I'll post you even in the groups. Please, I apologize for that. But also, let me give an opportunity. I want to be able to mention people who did maybe less than 4cc. Due to time, I felt to have all the people did maybe 1cc. What? Can you just comment if you did any cc last month and you did not reach 4cc? Just comment. The simplest way, just comment 1. We want to appreciate you. We want to put some fire for you. We want to recognize you. Can you just put 1 here? If you did at least any order, you recruited any person, but you did not reach to 4cc, just put 1 in here. We want to appreciate for your hard work. You did amazing. You know, if you did even a 0.5, I know that you made good money. You made good profit there. If you recruited, you're going to have good bonus. You understand? Just that you did not reach 4cc, but that CC you're going to talk about 2 years from now, even maybe some months from now, that last month in July 2025, I did these CCs, but now I'm able to do this CCs. So that CCs is very important to me personally. Congratulations, Leader Esther. Super proud of you. I can see your energy. I've been doing so much of your 3-way call, and I know that results are coming very soon. Results are coming very soon. I know you did something, and actually even today I've done an order, you've sold something, you know, so congratulations. I'm super proud of you, Readers, comment. Those who participate are the people who get the value from the training. That I know it's a fact. Understand? So comment when you feel like when it's time to comment, because you get engaged and you get the energy that you deserve. All right? That you deserve. Okay, wow. Yes, that's Leader Miriam is saying congratulations, Leader Hester. Wow, super proud of you, Thank you so much. Right now we are about 15 people or 16, of course, due to network, but yo, if you're in this meeting, I know maybe some of you are cooking because the time most people, maybe if you're married, you're cooking, or maybe you're just cooking you're doing another activity, but please touch your phone and just comment just 1 there if you did something. But also if you did 0 CC, congratulations for showing up, even for showing up in this training, because I know this month you want to close with 0cc. With this NX that I've given you, it's an insult to me if you are going to close the month with zero. Congratulations, Leader Calvin. Super proud of it. It has been said, wow, since you sold products, but last month you did it. Congratulations, I'm super proud of you. And you're about to recruit a new member, which is amazing. Which is amazing. Super proud of you. All right. So we proceed now to recognize our new members in the business, the people who joined our team in the last month. Congratulations to Rita Precious Banda from Lusaka. Super proud of you. Congratulations. Congratulations to Rita Susan Zimba all the way from Lusaka, Zambia. Welcome to our business. Welcome to our team. Here, we value knowledge, we value personal development, we value making money here, we value every effort you put in the business. So welcome to the business. Congratulations to Rita Odeti Kunda, our hot mama, a retired teacher, all the way from Cameroon, but now based in Zambia. She said, I want to start this business, and she always gives me feedback. You know, I remember when she did order to finish her first session, she came in my inbox and she said, my leader, there's a quote you said that use what you have. If it's to use the sweat, use the sweat. If you use time, use time. If you use money to finish, to do whatever you need to do. And she said, I used that. Congratulations. I'm super proud of you. And this month, I promise you that I'll visit you more where you are found. Yeah, I'll visit you more, meet physically. And I promise you this month, I want you to be a supervisor. And if you are willing and ready to put in that work, let's go for it. All right. So congratulations to the Dolin Mwinga. Welcome to our team. We are super proud to have you in here. Congratulations to the Sianda Ason all the way from Namibia. Welcome, welcome. We have got quite a number of leaders from Namibia. Don't feel like you're alone there. We have quite a number of them. And I heard your upline saying that she should be able to travel to come to Namibia. If things goes well, definitely should be there. God willing. But just know that we are with you, and in every year I travel to Namibia not less than 22 times. So definitely very soon. It can even be this month or next month or after next month. I'll be there to meet you. So welcome to the business. Welcome to the business. Congratulations and welcome to Chris and Mumbi. Welcome to the business. I met this guy in Kitwe last time when I went to Kitwe. He came for one-on-one. I'm not the one who have recruited him, but of course, one of our uplines said, meet this person, and we did one-on-one, and right now he's in the business. Welcome to the business, my leader. And wow, amazing. So now let's go to the people who sponsored, meaning people who recruited. Congratulations to Leader Trisha Tanyaniwa for doing the massive to share, to extend this opportunity to another person, or sharing the hope to another person that there's also another chance for you to make extra money. Congratulations to the Peter Chibelushi, super proud of you. Congratulations to the Matthews Msonda. Matthews Msonda started by posting product, not even posting on social media status. And later on, after selling some products, he started boosting with the help of Leader Peter Chibelushi. And right now, Leader Matthews has started recruiting. Leader Matthews now be able to get a bonus on 15th. What an amazing, opportunity. Yeah. Sorry. Congratulations to Leader Melich Valley for extending the opportunity to another person. Sorry, that's congratulations to Reader Email and Tender. Super proud of you. You've been consistent when it comes to recruiting. Devil is a liar. Congratulations to the Precious Kahoma. Super proud of you, my leader. You are an inspiration to so many people. You've been always on fire. You're always on every recognition. Whenever we put incentive, you just want to grab it. I'm super proud of you. Let's go now to people who smashed 4CC. Those people who said, no matter what, I'm going to do my 4CC. 4CC smashers. Congratulations to Reader Peter Chiperushi, super proud of you. Congratulations to Reader Precious Oman, always on it. Congratulations to the Susan, the brand new. She started the business this month. This same month, she traveled to Dar es Salaam for success there. Not only that, but she made a decision that I will do my forces. I'm super proud of you. I'm speaking this from my heart. I'm super proud of you. And congratulations to the Lona Chilumu, our supervisors, always showing up, always goes with what he says. To say, Leader, So this I'm going supervisor, this I'm going manager. Hey, leader, this year should not end. I want to see you on manager. All right. Congratulations to Leader Mary Chibale. Super proud of you, my leader. Super, super, super proud of you. And I can't wait to see you in Lusaka because you're coming anytime soon. And let's go for supervisor as soon as possible. And congratulations to Leader Odette Kunda. New in the business. She started the business this month and she said, no matter what, I just have to smash this. I'm proud of you. Mama, I'm proud of you. You know, I smile every time I see you. I see your message. I smile every time I see you doing what you need to do. You know, just first month in the month and you do forces. It means a lot. Means a lot to the person who recruits you. Means a lot to the team because it means this person is serious and we can help this person grow in the business. So super proud for every person who did 4CC. We are super, super excited and proud of you for doing that. Amazing. So now let's go for bigger, bigger, bigger recognition. Who is ready for the bigger recognition? Please put some more fires in here. More fire, more fire, more fire for the bigger recognitions. Bigger recognitions. Level up, level up, level up. If you can comment level up, comment level up, level up, level up. When you move from one level to another level, you know, I'm someone who goes to Pentecostal church, and when the papa says, "Say rever up," we say rever up. You know the energy. Comment rever up. Rever up. If you are an assistant supervisor, when you hear this energy, next month you just have to level up. If you are a supervisor, start this month to go to assistant manager or manager, just comment level up. Because you just have to, we are capable, all of us here, we are capable. All right, so with all that much fire, let me see if our level up is in this meeting, because I can't do this level up if the person is not in the meeting. Wow, with so much energy, leader, let's put some fire to congratulate Leader Peter Chiverushi for qualifying now for supervisor. You know, Peter Chiverushi is my brother, it's my elder brother coming from the young sister of my mom. He came in Lusaka, I think now 1 year plus. He started as a preferred customer. He stayed on preferred customers for, if I can remember, maybe very well, more than 6 months. Until he said, I just want to be assistant supervisor. And I can tell you, the last order he did to finish assistant supervisor, he had a client who was in Luansha, and that client says, deliver in person. He sacrificed to move from Lusaka to go to Russia to just deliver that order so that he can become a full member in the business. From there, has been pushing, has been recruiting, has got a very big team from Kasama. He's having a very big team in Lusaka here. He's pushing like crazy. And this month he said, what? No matter what, my brother, no matter what, my leader, my mentor, I'm going for supervisor this month, no matter what. If I fail, no, in fact, he didn't even say I will fail, he just said I'm going for it. And here he's a supervisor. I'm super proud of you. And let me give you this opportunity. Leader Peter, if you're in a position to speak, maybe just to share your excitement, how you are feeling, and maybe any strategies that you used, or anywhere, just in 2 minutes or 1 minute to share with our team, because we need your energy. Can you just share, just unmute yourself and give us an energy, my leader? Leader Peter, you can unmute yourself.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother, for introducing me to this amazing unit, whereby I can see where I'm going. Okay, sorry, my network was disturbed. First of all, I would love to appreciate my team, Leader Matthews, Leader Rivako, and so many, even Leader Susan, for your orders and other things that you did during this month. Again, I would love to appreciate Team Warriors for your support, Pastor Ronald, Leader Humphrey, Dr. Tsenga, and many more. You know, I can't mention a lot, but these people, I can see they have been close to me during my level up. What I can say, today, I'm so excited. The time I finished my CC, I was like, I haven't done it. I even wanted to be at the center, not until I see my CC showing I'm a supervisor, because it has been a long journey since I joined this business. But today, I'm a supervisor in this business. What I can say, from this training, we've learned a lot. From what our top mentor is from saying, if you want to level up or if you want to work hard, yeah, we have a lot of FBOs worldwide, but the only best person to work with is your upline. Even if you have some differences, go direct to the upline of your upline. I would also love to thank Idazanika. Because of her, she was giving me pressure to say, my leader, this month, you need to be a supervisor. You are just praying too much. And I made a decision the time we came in Lusaka to say, even if I fail to be a supervisor, I'll try by all means not until I become a supervisor. Thank you so much, Itazani, for introducing my. We are able to do what we can do and are able to support our family. So leaders, if you want to live up, this is the time. Today it's first. You can live up, work direct with your upline, and definitely your upline will help you. Thank you so much, my leader.
Wow, 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 wow. Those, when someone level up, even the way they speak, it changes. It changes. I remember when I was a supervisor, I remember one of the top leaders, Kumo Mwanza from South Africa, she came in my boss to say, I want you to train my team. When I became my manager, like every leader wanted me to talk to their team. I can tell you when you level up, the energy changes because you can't go to another level, man, as you changing your mindset, changing the way your working ethics. It's really, so even when you're speaking, when you level up to another level, the way you speak, the way you come out, the way you walk, is just totally different. So thank you so much, Leader Peter, and let's go for manager now. Don't settle supervisor. Trust me, don't settle. Go for manager now because there's much on manager, and you'll be super proud of yourself. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Right. So now we come to the incentives. I'm not having the posters yet. The guy who need to release my posters is taking time. Yeah, so I just thought of putting words here, but when the posters are out, I'll be able to share. So here are the incentives now we have from August to December. If you want to become a manager, even if you're an assistant supervisor right now, you can become a manager. There are people who start a business and within 3 months or 4 months they become managers. So why not you here? You are here, why not? So become a manager from this month to December. You are going to get a flight ticket going to Dubai and coming back when you go for Global Rally. Global Rally is going to be in Dubai, and if you want to have a flight, go in flight, guys. Flight, return ticket from Dubai. Become a manager from now up to December. Other things you need to do is this: number one, recruit minimum 6 people. Recruit minimum 6 people. Second thing, when you become a manager, let's say you become a manager in the next 3 months or 4 months, up to December, make sure you're doing at least minimum 12cc, which is the leadership bonus, with your team, not your personal, with your team. Meaning, do at least minimum 12cc with your team for you to get this ticket. Never miss anything. Don't miss any 4cc in this period because you miss it, it's gone. Forever when you miss any 4cc, they don't even negotiate. So don't negotiate. You can't even negotiate with us. You can't negotiate with me. Leader, see, I did what? You have failed. If you do force, you fail your 4cc, you are gone in this period. So let's go for manager who is excited to go for manager, but also those people are saying, maybe you can be a manager. It seems like it's a bigger thing. Go for supervisor, please. Supervisor from this August to December, and you're going to get 3 nights accommodation when we go to Burundi in January. We're going to have East African success day, just the one we had last month in Dar es Salaam. Now to be Burundi, the country of Burundi in January, and you're going to get the all full paid accommodation of 3 nights. If you just become a supervisor, it's just 10cc, you recruit 4 people and you do 2C, you are done. You recruit 2 people, they also recruit one, you are done. But also ensure that you just recruit a minimum of 4 people. Recruit minimum of 4 people and become a supervisor and maintain 4cc from the time you become a supervisor. Starting from the month you are becoming a supervisor. If you become an accidental supervisor, whereby the CCs are coming from your dad and become a supervisor, you're not qualified. So become a supervisor. So let me also, this is, if you have read this well, for maybe if you have got anyone who has become a supervisor before this incentive, here's your qualification. Re-qualify. So when we say re-qualify, we are saying redo 10cc, become a super qualified 10cc away from the people that you did your 10cc with. New people, meaning recruit from now up to December the CCs. Then in a second month, do 10cc as a supervisor from now up to December. It can maybe have recruited some people this month from next month. Then with those people you start recruiting this month up to December, if you're able to do in a certain month 10cc and you at least you recruit 4 of them from now to December to maintain your forces, you have qualified for this incentive to be paid an accommodation when we go to Burundi. Can I see someone who is saying, I'm going for it? Comment what you want to go for it. If it's manager, comment, I'm going for manager. If it's supervisor, comment, I want to go for supervisor because I want to do some screenshots in here. Burundi, January, right? I'm going for both grants. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's go for it, leaders. Let's go for it. 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 Yes, I can see supervisors. So let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. As I'm handing in here, I just want you to remind you about one important thing. When we are traveling, you can qualify for the incentive, but start working on your traveling document. Start pushing for your passport right now. Any document for traveling, just passport, maybe yellow fever and COVID, have them in place. Because if you qualify for incentive and you don't have that document, we don't pay money. We only pay tickets, because when we know that when we send you to that event, you are going to learn something that will impact your team. So if you're not traveling, we don't give that money. I repeat, start working on your traveling documents. All right, start working on that. So before I close the meeting, let me thank you so much for your time. Let me just allow maybe just 1 or 2 leaders who traveled to Dar es Salaam to share with you their feedback, their excitement, because maybe some of you have never traveled before and were thinking, traveling is just amazing. Let me call it Leonard if he's in a position to say anything. He has traveled twice right now. He has been to Rwanda. We went with him with a flight to Rwanda this year. And this same year, he has traveled to Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. Let me call him so that he can just say anything he can just inspire you with, so that you understand the importance of traveling. With the Leonard, if you're in a position to unmute yourself, you can just unmute yourself and inspire us. What did you learn? How was the trip to Dar es Salaam, meeting the president?
Good evening, leaders. Good evening. Hope you are getting me, leaders. As I've been introduced, Pastor Leonard. Actually, I just want to, first of all, I want to thank God for this meeting. It has been wonderful. We have been ushered into August with so much energy. So, and I believe each and every one of us, we are going to live up. We are going to stick to our goals, which we want to achieve in this month of August. And I can't wait to begin to celebrate those who are going to live up. Congratulations, Leader Peter. I'm super proud of you for this live up, and I was waiting for it. Congratulations, my brother. Leaders, I just want to say that in this campaign forever, there is amazing things which is awaiting for us. We just don't know that we are sitting on our success. There's enjoyment, too much enjoyment in this business. So let's just work extra hard so that we can achieve what we want to achieve. I traveled to Rwanda, as Leader has mentioned. I enjoyed, But I don't want to lie. I enjoyed more in Dar es Salaam. There were so much fun with my fellow leaders. Though in our group it was unfortunate there was just one gentleman, but I enjoyed in the midst of ladies. Why I said I enjoyed because I spent a lot. I spent few from my pocket. Going there, I qualified for incentive. So meaning transport was paid for, accommodation was paid for. So when you see the incentives, begin to think that it doesn't work. It works. So don't relax. Just begin to work this incentive that has been announced so that come January in Burundi, you go there. Wow, a proper five-star hotel room has been paid for. You'll be just sleeping. Your own going to provide your food as well your transport. As for me, I will requalify it. I'm I can assure you. I'm going for it. I don't want to pay for accommodation. As well, I'm going for manager so that come April, I need to go with a free flight. And this has been my dream that one day, as I'm in this business, I need to fly with a free flight without paying anything. And then that will come true. So let's stick to our goals once again. That's what I can say. Let's go for it so that we can go together and learn more, because it is in traveling, that's where we learn more. That's where we get more fire. That's where we get more energy to work and chase the goals that we have so that we can fulfill them. So readers, I urge you that this August, set your goals and stick to your goals, no matter the matter. Let's go for it so that we can succeed. Thank you so much, leaders.
Well, thank you so much, leader, for that amazing feedback. And I didn't thought about maybe telling you to say talk about the incentive for qualified, but I feel good that you have talked about it. Maybe other leaders are thinking, no, when I qualified, no, he qualified. And let me tell you, I personally paid for him the transport, going and coming back, and for accommodation. The only money I spent for food, So, leaders, let's go for it. Before I close the meeting, I just want someone to comment in here that I'm going for it. Just comment in here to say, I'm going for it before I close this meeting.